What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. MotoVice here. So we got another episode with my Panigale V4S. It's part of the build series that I got going on my channel right now. So if you're just tuning in, I'm gonna leave a link in the top right of the video to the entire playlist. So I think this is our 6th or 7th episode right now. So if you're just tuning in, definitely check it out so you can see our past episodes of the parts we threw on the bike. And then if you're just seeing it right now, you can see what we've put on since then as well. So the last job that we did on the bike, we threw on the Termignoni black titanium slip-on exhaust. Sounds really good, looks really good, especially with the paint scheme of the 2022s. And after you do an exhaust, usually it comes air filter. So we're going to be throwing on the Sprint P08 Air Filter. If you don't know much about the Sprint, there's a few different levels of Sprint that they make. So the P08's really for canyon riding, some track days, and then the other 2 tiers up are really like solely for track, and then they make one just for racing. And then after the air filter, we're going to be flashing the bike with the up map. And then in terms of performance mods, that's pretty much going to be it for the next little bit. We're going to be focusing on some other cool stuff. We got a lot of stuff in these boxes right here that I have not shown you guys, and we're going to be saving for future episodes, so stay tuned. So yeah, pretty much swapping out the filter. It's a pretty easy job, basically just 4 bolts, and then we pull the air duct out a little bit, take the stock one out, slide the Sprint in, bolt it back up, and we're good to go. So let's get to it, guys. So first, I recommend putting your bike on a rear stand. The reason being is we're going to have to turn the front wheel left and right to get access to the air duct, which is right here. So we're going to have to access both sides. So being able to turn the front wheel is crucial for the job. So, alright, let's dive in and unscrew these bolts on each side. So it's a little bit hard to get this area well lit, but I'm going to be taking this 90-degree ratchet that I got off Amazon. I'll actually leave a link to this in the description below in case you want to add it to your tool chest. It's actually a pretty handy tool, especially in like these tight places. So there's 2 bolts on each side, so just trying to crack this one loose. Alright, now we can just take out the bit itself, just spin these out. Be careful when they come out so they don't drop down into where your radiator is or any hard place to get to. Especially if you have a radiator guard on, you definitely don't want that falling in between because those things are a pain. So here's the 2 bolts, 4mm, just right there. We're going to throw these off to the side. Now we're going to move on to the left side of the bike. Now we're on the left side, so once again, this bolt and this bolt right here. So we're going to take our little 90-degree ratchet, crack them loose. This one was a little bit tight. Alright, so now that they're loose, once again, spin them out. This top one's out. I know my hand is covering up the bolt, but there's really no way of getting a good shot of this. Alright, so we got both of them out. Gonna put them off to the side. So basically, we just take this air duct and we just pry it kind of like this. So now you can see the air filter right there. That's the stock one. So I'm going to turn the bars and do the same with the other side, so both of them are spread out like this, and then we can just literally pull this out. So just turning the bars so I can pop the air duct out on this side real quick. Alright, so now they feel like they're spread open. And I'm gonna pull it out from the left side. So I'm just gonna get my nail kind of back there. I can feel the filter. Now it might rip when you tear it out, but we're not going to be reusing it. So I'm also pushing it from the right side as well. So there we go. There's that restrictive stock filter. Pretty much brand new, but not giving us the performance that we're going to want out of the bike. So that's it right there. Now let's grab that Sprint. So we're going to take our Sprint filter out. Now what's nice about these filters is that you don't have to like oil them or clean them out. Basically, you know, every, I don't know what the interval is exactly, but you just blow it out with some air and then you're all good to go. So we're gonna pry this back, try to get this down in there. Now this is a lot more flexible than that paper that just kind of tore up, for sure. I mean, I'm already pretty much halfway in. So I'm gonna turn the bars just so I can get a feel with my left hand as well. So just kind of pushing from the bottom and on the top. Just trying to get it over on the side. Once you're in there, you'll kind of figure it out. Let's kind of figure out like where it needs to go. So right now the bottom is being a little bit stubborn on the bottom right over here. So kind of push it over some more. So we have it there. Now we just need, okay, yep. And that's it. That is it. So I'm just gonna make sure that the front is also flush, that the back is flush, and that the center, the sides are also on the lip like they're supposed to be. So now that the Sprint is fitted, we're just going to take the air duct, put the bolt in on this side, try to get it to where it goes in by hand. Keep it loose to also get the bottom one in. So you kind of have to push them in as well to line up the holes. Alright. Now I'm just going to take this little small Allen bit right here. This is a 4, and just slowly tighten them down. It's probably the easiest air filter swap I think I've ever done on a bike. So the right side's good before putting you know, a little bit more pressure and torque. So let's move on to the left. So just the same thing with this side. So we're going to push it in and down. Try to line up this bolt. Doesn't seem to be lining up on this side, so let me see what's going on. Okay, so if it's not lining up, just move it around a little bit, and then it kind of popped into place. Now we could probably line this up just by hand. Yep, there we go. So this guy's going in nice and easy. Now the one on the bottom. This one should be lining up as well. Alright, so we're going to take our 4mm Allen once again. I'm going to keep the top one a little bit loose while I work on the bottom, because that seems to be the stubborn one. And now we can take our 90-degree little ratchet, give those a little snug on both ends, and then you're all finished up. So we'll take it up top. Alright guys, so that's it. Ducati, if you're watching this, which I know you're not, you did a good job on designing that air filter and the air duct. I don't know why no other manufacturers are putting it right in the front like that, where you can easily get to it. You know, with the R1 you had to take the gas tank off just to get to it. And also, you know, the fuel injectors and the whole thing. I don't know, it's just a really good design, super easy to do. So we got the Sprint P08 now installed on the bike. Up next is flashing with the up map, so stay tuned for the future content, guys. I'm serious, I got 2 boxes right here with parts. We got more on the way. You guys are going to enjoy it. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or you know, have any comments about the video, leave them in the description below. And other than that, I hope you guys ride safe. Stay tuned for what's coming up.